What's going on? OTT Sports Network on the air, live, prime time in Arvada, Colorado. First game of the RMFH playoffs. It is your Warriors, and guess who we're going against? Colorado Springs. Yes, it is the same team that we lost to last weekend. Yes, it is the same team that we tied 2 games earlier this season. And yes, the winner of this game goes on to play tomorrow. The loser goes home. It is for all the marbles. Everybody traveling up north for this one. I'm Harry Haviland, happy to be on the mic with you, the OTT Sports Network, back where we were born in Arvada, Colorado, live at the Apex. It's going to be a fun one, and let's get it out of the way. Anybody up in the press box want to talk about the U.S.-Canada game? I didn't think so. If you were tuning in last weekend as we were down in the Springs, you heard a lot of chatter about that Team USA victory over Canada, but not so much. McJesus comes through in the slot, puts it upstairs, and game over, Canada wins. That's just the way it goes. One of your Warriors is going to do that today too. They are pumped up for this game. They know there's no tomorrow if they don't come out strong. We're excited for it. You're excited for it. Get your tea steeped, get your margs mixed, get your popcorn popped, and your steaks grilled. We are live, and it is prime time. Ooh, missing one player today. Noah Popovic is in Bali for the World Championship Jet Ski Trick Competition. He wasn't going to miss that. His sponsors flew him down, first class, private jet even, and he's in Bali doing tricks on a jet ski. He is unfortunately not here. He's been flying around. He had the only game for us on Monday, the second game on Monday that none of us got to watch. But it looks like we're going to switch up a couple of lines here. Foster is going to start at center. Haviland on the left wing. Kalergis on the right. Kolchevsky and McGowan getting the start on D. And back in the net is big DJ Kane, all set for this one. Foster wins the faceoff, and Kolchevsky controls off the opening draw. 14 minutes up on the clock with Kolchevsky back at his own end. Foster can't get it out. Swings the stick, gets a trip, and takes that puck away. Devin Foster in behind his own net. Got some time to work this one. Flipping it up through center. Kalergis getting a tip, gets tied up. Kalergis corrals the bouncing puck, kicking it in deep into the Tigers' territory. Haviland chasing it down in behind the net. Haviland's looking to center that one. The goalie wasn't in position, but he couldn't get through the feet. Foster in front. He's looking. Foster drops down. Haviland with the backhand smack. Taken away by the Tigers. Here comes Colorado Springs. Across the Arvada logo at center ice. They check up, spinning inside the blue line. Foster trying to take him down into the corner. McGowan pushing back out to the blue line again. Springs come in and fire a shot from the top of the circle. That one gets over Kane's glove. And the Springs take an early 1-0 lead here on the first shot of the game. 13:05 left to go, 1-0. Tyler Neese centering this second line with Nick Foster and Eli Fredette on the wings. Van Winkle and Madeo back on D. That one's won by the Tigers. Kept into the point by Neese. Working his way through the top of the circle. Neese kicks it back over into the boards, fighting up against it. Looking to get it back out to Van Winkle. Kept in at the blue line by Fredette. Turned around and then tripped down as he was working his way in was Nick Foster. Over to the far side, the Tigers coming through. Gaining the blue line, East taking it away off the boards. Tipping it up to Fredette, trying to get this one out in front of the Warriors bench, right down below the press box. Doesn't sneak across the blue line. It's back, bouncing off the boards into the front of the net. Van Winkle with a backhand up. Madeo tapping that back into the skates, out to the blue line, not clear. Madeo has to go into the corner looking for it. Neese helping him out behind the net. Slips that one up the short boards here over to Fredette. Eli working his way through. They're going to call that as an icing as he shot it all the way down the ice. 1-0 lead here for the Tigers with 12:11 left to go in the first period. We are live at the Apex in Arvada, Colorado. I'm Harry Haviland, the OTT Sports Network, hanging out with you prime time on Friday. Off the boards, Paulin out there now with DeVos and Blanchard to the blue line. Kick back in, Grimberg and McGowan on D. Over to Blanchard, takes it up the boards, picks it up, drops it back over for McGowan, who skates it across the blue line, handing it off to DeVos. A little bit of confusion, and a backhand up to Paulin, who flips it over the D, stuck down there by Blanchard in the offensive zone. Going into the corner, Blanchard can't make his way into a streak in DeVos, but he takes his man into the boards. That puck comes out to the blue line. Grimberg shoots one in. DeVos gets it onto the net, and the Tigers goalie collapses on top of it, holding this one in and keeping it a 1-0 game. Kevin Foster slaps that one off the backboards. They intercept before Kalergis could get to it. It jumps over McGowan's stick. Now he's trying to hold the player up at the blue line. Grimberg gets back to it. Grimberg trying to tip that away. The pressuring Tigers player gets to him, and Grimberg's got to fight in behind the net. Tigers in front through the legs of McGowan. Haviland going after it in the corner. He gets bumped up against the boards. Foster in there to handle it with McGowan digging. A couple of players up against the boards. And the Tigers are coming out with this one. Get it back to the blue line. A little bit of pressure there. Tipped out by Foster. Kalergis after it over his stick. Grimberg keeping this one at center. They circle. Grimberg takes it away. Falling down at center, but sorry.
Somebody complaining about the video?
Nobody's complaining about the video. If they want to complain about the video, they can come in here and do it themselves. Kathy's doing a wonderful job joining the OTT crew today.
Does this mean it's not in?
That yellow line? I don't know what that yellow line means. I mean, it means probably you can zoom in or you can do something, but who cares? Nobody's saying anything.
I thought you were getting a complaint.
No, I'm not getting a complaint. I'm getting Aunt Edna texting in because I haven't shot her out yet. Aunt Edna, here you go. Shout out to you in Arkansas. The first shout out of the OTT broadcast for the night. She's just wishing the Warriors didn't give that one up early, but wants them to get it back. Neese flipping it in deep. Foster going behind the net. Tipping it up. Foster continuing with the pressure in the offensive zone. Fredette now joining him. Neese over to the far side. Tipped up off the boards. Neese back out to the point. McGowan trying to keep, Medeo trying to keep that one in. Take it away. And that's offside. And a ref with the beautiful gray mustache whistles that one down. He brings it right below the press box, and he's going to drop this one outside the Warriors line. Both refs with some white in their hair, a little bit more experience, I think, than we had last weekend when we played these guys, and there was a lot of controversy going on. We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to worry about it. That was last weekend. This is this weekend, and this is for all the marbles. All the marbles meeting. The winner gets to play tomorrow at 4:30 against Littleton. That one's not going to be an icing as it went through a couple of sticks that they felt could have been touching up on that one. Fredette Neese in hard. Neese takes his man down. Now Fredette back on the back check. It comes through center ice. Coming in on Kolchevsky and Medeo. Pushed over to the side by Foster and clicked out of the zone. Fredette and Foster, they get gone around. Neese back in. Another shot comes in. Kane gets that one into his chest. He hangs on. 9:26 left to go. First period action here at the Apex. Oh, that one comes all the way to the zone. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Yes, I'm still here with you. It's not going to be an icing. Calls the goalie. Flips it behind his net, kicking around to the far side for his players coming in. Blanchard gains control of that puck behind the net. What is that?
I don't know. It just popped on. There.
Slide that over. There we go. Just a little bit outside the cheap OTT bracket here that we've got for it. The Warriors clean it out. Tigers take it from inside their blue line back out to center ice, and Pollen's got a chance to dance around. One guy to beat. Keaton Pollen shoots one in, sends it just wide, but he gets onto his own rebound, flips a backhand into the goaltender who kicks it aside. It's in the corner now, and the Tigers feel the pressure, sending it the length of the ice. It's going to be sent back the other way, 200 feet for another face-off in the offensive zone for your Warriors. 8:23 left to go here in this first period. Still a 1-0 lead for the Tigers. Foster, Havel, and Claire just back out there on forward with McGowan and Van Winkle creeping in from the blue line for this draw. Back out to the blue line and then through. They're trying to work their way to a 2-on-1. Van Winkle spins, Haviland back on that. They send one wide. Goes off the backboards out to the blue line. Claire just picks it up, sends it across to Foster at center ice. Devin Foster dancing across the blue line. Can't get a good shot off. It's clicked into the corner. Foster's still firing at it. Can't center it. Back out to the blue line. McGowan sends one in. Haviland looking for the tip, and it goes in behind the net. To the blue line. Van Winkle feels that he's better off retreating through center ice for this one. And it's a good thing. They get a 3-on-2 situation. Foster coming in. DJ Kane making another save as they shoot one. Devin Foster around the far side. Haviland picks it up. He's got some room. Makes a pass to Claire just at center ice. McGowan joined in the rush. Claire just couldn't get it over to McGowan, but then he finds the puck back on his tape as he wires one into the zone. Haviland goes crashing into the boards with a couple of players, and then Medeo picks it up when he steps off the bench here. Medeo sends it in. Haviland's still offside. That one's going to be whistled down with a face-off just outside the Tigers zone. We're a little bit further outside the Tigers zone as they bring that one back to center. Nice, Fredette, and Foster back out there now. Grimberg. It is a 1-0 score, yes ma'am, on the tarmac at DIA. Just landing, I'm assuming, from Poland. Circling around, Fredette. Fredette keeping it, drops it off of the point for Grimberg. Tip of that into the slot. Nobody there that wasn't wearing a white jersey, and they send that one out of the zone and down the ice. Coming back the other way, they're looking for a centering pass in front. Checking back up the other way. Tigers still have it. Medeo tips it away. Back over to Nice. Nice looking to send Foster. He gets a tip off the backboards, and Nick Foster's gaining the offensive zone going into the corner. Still has it. Looking for Fredette. Back to Foster. Centering pass in front for the Tigers. Swept away and outside the zone with a pass through center ice. Here come the Tigers with a shot in that Kane steers aside off the blade of his paddle. Back to Grimberg with a little bit of time, flipping it up the boards to Medeo. Foster looking to intervene in that one, and a couple of players get tied up, and the Tigers come away with it. Sharp shot there, goes off the side of the net, but the Tigers pick up the rebound. In front, Pollen. Out to Foster, tipping through. Pollen didn't see it as he was heading the wrong direction as the deflected puck sent the other way. Into the back of the net. Jason Grimberg. Tipped out, Pollen across the blue line. Pass to Voss, offside by the Tigers. Right down below the press box, 1-0 game. Tigers in the lead with 5:49 left to go here. First period action at the Apex on the OTT Sports Network. Sending it up, taken away by Blanchard. He gets a stick on that one, goes into the corner, has Pollen in front. Blanchard gets crunched, but he gets back up with DeVos fighting for the puck. Comes through past the hash marks. Now Blanchard going after it. He's going to return the favor as he hammers his man up into the glass. Pollen can't control it. Grimberg into the play, and an offside whistle's blown when the Warriors tipping it back into the zone. That one won by the Tigers. Colorado Springs coming through center ice. They take this one up the right wing, being pressured by DeVos. He knocks the player off the puck. McGowan going into the corner, pushes his man, but the Tigers still control the puck as they send it up the boards. Holland, cross ice over to Blanchard. He spins across the red line. Coming in, Blanchard shoots one off the glass behind the net. Rebound picked up by DeVos. Puck in front, gets a good shot off there. McGowan with another clap towards the net. That one's blocked and sent out across the blue line. One-on-one situation developed here, coming in on Joey Kolchevsky. Joey with a good play on that, takes it away outside the blue line. Kick back in, DeVos muscles up his man. In for Joey, back inside his own zone now. Kolchevsky, pass up to Paulin, intercepted. Kolchevsky back on his backhand in front of the net. The Tigers deep in the offensive zone. Out to the blue line, take a shot in. Blocked there by Devin Foster, who takes this up the ice. Devin Foster 1-on-2, still controlling. Puck bounced back over his stick. Claire just off the bench, keeps it in the blue line. Claire just shoots in front, rebound loose. Haviland trying to backhand swat at it. Out to the blue line. Van Winkle took a good chance at it, but it's iced down, and with fresh legs out on the ice after that line change is complete, we're going to go down into the Tigers zone for an offensive zone draw for your Warriors. 4:05 left to go in the first. Foster wins that to Claire, just out to the point to Van Winkle, shooting it in through the legs of the defender. It gets caught up. They're trying to send a guy. He's back across the blue line into the Warriors' end of the ice. Trying to control. Good stick there by Medeo, keeping the play off into the corner. Tigers have it. Claire just smacks it down. Medeo going to the far side. Taken away. Haviland up off the boards. Foster knocking at it. Back over to Medeo. Cross. Medeo skating up through center ice. Stick handling through. It's held at the blue line. It's kept out. Trying to keep this one onside. Haviland has it. Sends it up. Back to Foster. Backhanding that one in deep. Claire just now chasing it off. The player falls on top of it. Claire just going after it, but the defenseman got back up and kicked it back to his partner. Van Winkle, center ice. He's got some time to settle this one down. Looking up ahead, and then he dumps it through center, and it's controlled by the Tigers. Back to Colorado Springs at the blue line. Claire just taking his man out of the play. Back to Foster, up to Claire, just dumping it in deep. It's going to go around the boards, or not even around the boards. Haviland's the first on the forecheck. They tip that away from him. Out to the blue line, Medeo picks that one up. Stepping in, Austin Medeo comes in and gets stood up. Haviland behind the net, tips that back over. Medeo trying to knock it down off the boards. Fredette in on the action now. He's spinning around. Eli Fredette in the corner, still controlling. Fredette with the stick handling moves and a power through. Back out to the point. Van Winkle sends it in front. Intercepted by the Tigers, and they send it out of their own zone. With the pass across and through, Eli Fredette flying on this ship, back on defense there. The back check takes it away. Fredette can't get it clear of the blue line, though it's held in. He's back on his tape. There's a little bit more time, and he flips that one a little bit higher. It bounces across the blue line. Haviland's still out there at the end of a long shift, got caught up in the defensive zone. Now he's going to peel back in to the Warriors' end with Grimberg up the boards. Back to Grimberg. Tipped out to the blue line. And here, everybody settles down. The Tigers try to take it away, but it's stolen by Neese. Kyler Neese coming across the blue line down the left wing. They come back on the back check. He sends it out to the blue line. Grimberg couldn't handle the heat on that one. And then he gets it off his stick and gets fought off it. Out at the top of the slot, a shot comes in. They go top shelf over the glove of Kane. And that one sneaks over, and it's going to be a 2-0 game. Looks like we got a Warriors player down behind the play. Play was in full control of the Tigers, though, there. That's not... I didn't see it. I don't know if the refs did. I can't see either. They got a 1. Who was out there?
Kyler?
Might be Kyler. He's been riddled with injuries all season, and he's been playing hard. Still can't confirm who that is. It is Kyler, okay. They're going to help him off the ice. Hopefully he's going to get treated here by the medical staff from Arapahoe and be back on the ice. We need him to get this game back in shape. It's 2-0 for the Colorado Springs Tigers with 1:30 left to go here in the first period. Warriors got some deep digging to do. What do they got in the guts? What do they got in their hearts? This one is one that they need to pull off if they want to play tomorrow. Lots of hockey left to go with DeVos at the faceoff. Knocked in, McGowan down the far side. Blanchard, it's out of his reach, kept into the blue line by the Tigers. Going back in for it now, Grimberg tips a rolling puck up the side to Pollin, taken away and shot in. Kane's gonna glove that one down. DJ Kane hanging on to it. Shots on goal are showing 7-1 in favor of the Springs right now. Kane grabbing that last one, but I'm thinking that the Warriors need to get a couple more shots on net if they want to come back into this game. Tigers keeping it in, tipped in front by McGowan, goes over into the corner. Graham chasing it. Paulin on the boards. That one comes across the blue line, into the stick of Blanchard. He's got DeVos up with him. Blanchard stick handles across the blue line. DeVos got ahead of him as he dangled, and that one's going to be offside. Van Winkle, Kolchevsky step outside the bench for the defensive end, and Kalergis, Foster, and Haviland come out for the forwards. What can they do? Minute left here in the first period. They've got to dig deep and try and at least get one. Good job by Kolchevsky keeping that one out of play. Kaler just off the boards, taps that back to himself. Dimitri stick handle around. Dimitri with a shot blocker save as that one's looking far side. To the point, Van Winkle tipping that in for Foster. Tapped out by Haviland, and now we got a breakaway developing. Haviland coming in on the back check. They force him into the corner. He can't get a clean shot up. Good work there by Van Winkle and Haviland. Get back into that play. 23 seconds left to go here in the first period. Clapp comes in. Oh, a deflected shot, and Kane had to be quick. He reversed his momentum, got it in his glove, and hangs on. 16.8 left to tick off this clock. 2-0 game. An 8-1 now showing on shots on net. Yes, the tripod is completely broken. I was talking about this earlier.
Why is it sliding?
And there's a piece missing, and I'm just trying to get through this season.
Perfect.
So there we go. My bad. Oh, now it's all tipped up sideways, and there we go. Oh, and shot, another save by Kane. Nice off the glass and out, or Foster off the glass and out. Claire just going after it. Springs sends it back to center ice. That's going to wind down the first period. Tough one to start here for the Warriors. A goal with the first shot on net, and then another one they let come in and go over the glove. A lot of pressure coming, but not a lot of shots on net. What can they do? We shall see. 2-0 is the score. It's the first intermission. We're live at the Apex in Arvada, Colorado. Warriors with a quick turnaround at their bench. There wasn't much to be said there. We didn't even look over the... No, the coaches are still on the bench. Hit the net, shoot at the net, hit the net. Yeah, those are some key points that we could be talking about. Not much to be said. They know what they need to do. It's a matter of can they dig down and do it. This team is talented. This team is good. And we are missing, our training staff is in the locker room with Kyler right now. Oh, we started this. How did the refs drop the puck there? We weren't even set. We got a player off the bench late. Joey Sorry, you got me all messed up now too. This one's in the Warriors' end, comes back out to the blue line. Shot blocked, tip back in. Backhand goes wide of the net. Van Winkle with the backhand. Into the corner, Van Winkle. Back around the other side, trying to get it to Fredette. They're pinched up deep in the defensive zone. Nick Foster can't get it across the blue line. Fredette swinging at it, back to Foster, and then back to the Tigers, and then back to Foster. Nick Foster through to center. Austin Medeo taken down as he was skating across center ice. Taken away there by Medeo again. He gets back up. Medeo's got a couple players in front, looking for the tip in, and loose in front. What a good pass there. Foster couldn't get it. Good look, and then a breakaway attempt the other way as they send him the long distance, and he backhands that one up over the crossbar and off the back glass. Neither team giving up with the pressure here as the second period has got off to a hot start. 12:48 left to go with Kolcheski on the backhand up, trying to get us out of his own zone. Taken away by the Tigers. Coming through, Austin Medeo working his way up through. Medeo still has this one, taking it deep in off the left boards. They're trying to shove him out the puck. Medeo staying strong, wraparound attempt, picked away, and then there's going to be a penalty called. He was going to get a penalty called against him, and then Medeo turns around and knocks his man down, and now they're going to give him a penalty too. No knock on Medeo for standing up for himself there. That was a clean hockey hit. There was a hook and then a rough. A cross check. They're going to give him. Medeo not happy with that, but they're going to say 5-on-5 hockey will ensue with 12:25 left to go here in the second. It's a 2-0 lead for the Tigers. DeVos, Blanchard, and Paulin out there. McGowan and Grimberg on D. That one comes back out to Grimberg, tips it to Paulin, trying to flip it in for DeVos in front. All three players fighting for it. Paulin kicks it into the corner. Keaton Paulin chasing after it. Keaton on his stick, centering pass past Blanchard in front, stepping in from the blue lines. McGowan dumping that one in deep, and that's going to be a penalty again. Okay, now we're going to have the power play. Colorado Springs, the most penalized team in the league by almost double. They did get 0 penalties against us last week. As I said, we're not getting into that. Our viewers know, our team knows. Anybody that was up with us in Pueblo at 7 o'clock in the morning on Monday, out to the point. McGowan shoots one, deflected in front. It's knocked down off the skate of the defenseman. Haviland dumping it into the corner for Foster. He's behind the net. Devin Foster with a cool backhand move there. And then off the skate of Haviland, out to the blue line. Haviland pressuring up against the point, or against the boards. Back inside the blue line. Tigers send one deep. It's off the back boards. McGowan to pick it up. Graham off the ref. He got lucky with that one as the man was waiting for it at the blue line. Claire just pushes his boy up against the boards. It comes clear to center ice. Trying to get a control here on the power play, and that one's sent all the way down. Maybe they'll get it off the face-off as that one's iced down by the Tigers with 1:18 left to go here in a man advantage, 11-12 in the second. Power play unit changing up the D. Kolcheski and Grimberg out there, or did they? Foster to Kalergis, back out to Grimberg. Grimberg with the backhand to Kalergis, sends one. That goes wide of the net, off the boards. Kolchevsky stepping in with the backhand drop to Foster, putting it in behind the net. Kalergis is the first one there. Dimitri in front, out to Haviland, back to Kolchevsky, flipped into the corner. Kalergis going after it. Up on the half board, stepping in, moves around Kolchevsky. Grimberg gets to it at a swipe, and Grimberg does a good job coming across. They were looking for a shorthanded opportunity. That one gets knocked down offside, and a face-off just outside the Warriors' end. They still got 46 seconds left with the man advantage. They keep the same power play unit out on the ice. Looking to get that one back. It's steered to the side by DJ Kane. Grimberg has it. Off the skates to the Tiger player. Kolchevsky. Long send out to Kalergis. He collects on that one. Kalergis comes across. Onside shot. Blocker down. Rebound out to the point. To Kolchevsky again. Shooting one in. Looking for a tip by Kalergis to the blue line. Kolchevsky controlling. Joey tried to get a shot off, and it comes outside the blue line now. Coming through center ice, coming in on Grimberg, taking him over to the side. Jason Grimberg taking it away. Backhand pass over to the front of the net, now taken away by Devin Foster. As this penalty set to expire in 5 seconds, the Warriors finally get it out of their own end. They lose it at center ice, and now come back in. Offside is going to be that whistled call. They'll all settle down with some 5-on-5 hockey, and a second under 10 minutes left to go here in the second period. Faceoff's going to be dropped right out here at center ice. The Arvada Hockey Association logo. I believe they're called the Bears now. We did get moved up into this division. For those of you who are wondering why the 1 and 2 teams are playing in the first game of the playoffs, trying to make their way through, they created 3 divisions out of the 2 divisions we've been playing with. And 1 and 2 have to face off with each other to see who they take on tomorrow. Medeo in front, couldn't turn, and then he gets blindsided in front of the net. Springs back into it. Offside is another call. So yes, there are 3 divisions. We're playing in the gold. Platinum is top, gold is the middle. And if we win this tomorrow, we play Littleton Black, and I believe our Arvada and Anoco team are the other 2 that we'd be looking to take on Sunday, whoever wins that game for the championship in the gold division. And then there's a silver division, which we were at the top of, and they took us out of. Medeo can't dance his way across the blue line. Now it's checked out the other way. Here come the Tigers. Through and in. DJ Kane with the save. It's under him, blowing the whistle. They were digging for it, and Van Winkle getting inside, making sure that that player couldn't find the puck. Kane keeping on with the save. Shots on goal, 9-3 according to the score clock right now with 9:17 left to go. Let's make that 10-3. McGowan with the backhand. It bounces across the blue line. Good job there. Eli Fredette takes it away. Fredette coming in with Medeo going towards the net. Fredette pass over to Medeo and the goal! What a pass and what a shot! Austin Medeo racing to the net. Fredette sees him and finds him. It is a 2-1 hockey game. Great goal there by Austin Medeo. Excellent pass by Fredette. That is the Warriors that we've been coming to know here, and they are climbing their way back into this game. Cut in the lead in half with 9:04 left to go in the second. Right back out of the zone there by DeVos. He's trying to pick this one up on the far side. Back over to Pollen, 3-on-1 developing. DeVos across to Blanchard. He can't handle the backhand. He sends it towards the front of the net. It gets tipped in behind. It's on the far side now. The Tigers back through center ice. Coming in across the Warriors' blue line. Tigers take a shot. Kane gloves that one down as he sees it cleanly, and he's going to hang on for another whistle. Yes, I do sound a little bit stuffed up. I am disastrously stuffed up. I've fed myself full of Dayquil and Sudafed just to be here because the OTT doesn't give up on anything, just like Kane doesn't give up on that shot. He makes another save. This one's still in the Warriors zone. DeVos is going to be in the face-off draw. He's got Pollen and Blanchard out there with him. Kolchevsky and Grimberg on D as it's spun around and Grimberg's in behind the net. Contesting the Tigers player. They send it out to the blue line. A high shot comes in. A couple of sticks get knocked down. Kolchevsky goes back to get his. Blanchard steps into defensive position. It stays to the far side. Centering pass backhand through the crease. Over to Brady Blanchard. Stick handles his way through. Blanchard still has it. Blanchard carried it up. Kicks it back up and then can't make it through all 4 players. Gets back out to DeVos. He loses it as he didn't quite have control up. We're picking up that loose one. Now Grimberg back at his own end. Jason Grimberg takes his man out. The shot comes in. Kane makes the save. 2-1's the score. OTT Sports Network with you here in Arvada, Colorado. 7:53 left to go. Second period action at the Apex. Devin Foster winning that one cleanly. Back over to Van Winkle. Harper behind the net. Can't bet that one up high off the boards. Then it gets up past Kalergis and sneaks across the blue line. Kalergis trying to get to it. The Tigers turn it around. Foster does a good job tying his man up, and Kalergis comes back with a puck. Cross the red line and fired one in deep. Goalie controls it for the Tigers. Their defense come to pick it up as Foster pressures. He steals that one away. Devin Foster dumping it back into the offensive zone. Kalergis going after it. Now Haviland on the far side takes that one away. Kai Haviland top of the circle across to Foster. Shot comes in. Tipped up over and Kalergis puts it in. Nice tic-tac. We're going to call it a toe shot. And Kalergis up over the shoulder and into the net. We got ourselves a 2-2 hockey game, folks. Warriors right back in this one. Halfway through the second period, we're all starting at scratch. The refs over there trying to figure out who got the goals and who got the assists. I don't think at this point in anybody's life it matters. Haviland take it away, back over to Kalergis. Dimitri coming across again the blue line. Looking for Foster streaking. Haviland comes in, takes a shot. It doesn't make it all the way to the front. He goes up, gets hammered up against the boards. Stands up on that one as Foster is still dangling inside the blue line. On the back check now, Haviland chasing him down, knocks that one out, getting it back to McGowan on D. Flipped out to Kalergis. It bounces over his stick at center ice. The Tigers send it across the far side. Haviland gets a stick in there, just about stole it. He has it. It's, oh, they didn't even put it in onside. So Kalergis, and a little bit of back and forth. Oh, I was going to say this is going to work out, but I don't know which way the puck is going to go right now. Tigers still have it. To the blue line, McGowan almost had an opportunity there. Now it's one-on-one coming back on Van Winkle. Foster on the back check. Van Winkle forces his man over to the side, taken away in front. Looking to take a shot, tipped out to the side. Taken away by the Tigers. Backhand comes in front. Diving Devin Foster, taking that one away. Back over to the Tigers in front and over to this side. Here comes Eli Fredette outside the zone. Looking for Madeo. Tigers get back on side, taken back over by Fredette. Eli Fredette across the blue line, working his way down the left wing. He's on his backhand. Fredette circling around. Backhand wraparound is negated as it comes back over to Nick Foster, who's stepping up into the play on the left-hand boards. Foster to Madeo. Austin using the point. Grimberg has it, shoots one. Looking for a tip, it's loose in front. Fredette gets the shot, and it's into the belly of the goaltender. Good work here by the Warriors. They continue to pressure. 5:40 left to go. I'm Harry Haviland, still with you live on the OTT Sports Network. We're hanging out in Arvada, Colorado on a Friday night. We got a 3-on-2 developing for the Tigers. Nick Foster coming back with them. Grimberg trying to push him into the side. He's going to get a penalty for that. How is that a penalty? He pushes him. The player falls down, and Grimberg's going to go to the box. They didn't touch up on that one. The players back to the goalie's out of the bench. And they've got a 6-on-5 situation here with the delayed penalty being called. Grimberg now in behind the net. Tigers trying to chase this one around the back of the net. The Warriors tag up, and it's going to be a penalty called. I'm still wanting to go back and watch that replay as Grimberg goes to take his man into the corner, but he's going to get called. And they're going to give it Nick. Wasn't that Jason who went back into the corner? Oh, so Nick's got to serve somebody else's penalty now. So what goes around comes around, right? Or was that him that did that? I don't know what was going on.
It's because he started that fight and skated off backwards.
Yes.
Karma.
Karma is a a beautiful thing if you're on the right side of it. Trying to come up short-handed. Kolchevsky trips himself up, but then, oh, good look there by Fredette, putting Kolchevsky in deep. Joey on the forecheck here, short-handed. The Warriors looking to kill one off here. They're all tied up at 2 with 4:47 left to go. Cross to the far side. They're playing like they're setting up. Kolchevsky back, knocking that one down, but he's now working his way into the corner. They make the drop pass. Foster goes after him. Shot comes in. Tip doesn't go. It's in front. Kane is over top of it. And whistled down. It's kept out of the net. They're not too happy about the player digging under there. Even Kane wasn't happy. Haven't seen DJ get too riled up, but hey, this is for the playoffs. This is what goes on. This is a team that we've been battling hard against all season long. Looking for the puck there. Foster going after the shot comes in. DJ gets a piece of it. In front, Haviland, backhand flip, clears the blue line. Tigers get back control. They're onside. They take this in on the left side. They back to the defense, then taken out. Foster with the flip, sending it down. Haviland's got a chance here. Can he beat the player? Oh, I guess I got to pay more for power skating lessons next year. Outside the zone, and a pass goes up. It's ahead and all the way down. That's got to be an icing call. No. It's not an icing call, as the Warriors doing a good job continuing to kill this one off. Haviland gets across the blue line, sends one in. He goes off for a change. Good job here, as this one's only got 30 seconds left to kill. Tigers coming across the red line, coming across the blue line. Back to DeVos, dumping that one out. Not letting these Tigers get set up. The Warriors doing a good job. Now they walk around a couple, come in, look for a shot, take one. King gets a piece of it. It flips up over the net into the glass. DeVos up against the boards. He's still out there with Kalergis. They can't get it out of the zone. Tigers try and make a pass in. They control it in front of the slot. Now it one's high. Back over to McGowan. He's got a player up and deep, and he's out of the box, and Nick Foster comes across the blue line. He's got Kalergis up, makes a flip to him. Kalergis is taken down, and no call in front as Kalergis goes down. Now McGowan's coming back the other side, taking a swipe at it. Grimberg joining him off the bench. And center here, back over to McGowan. Off the boards, looking for Foster, sends that one high. The ref waves off the icing call. Now Nick Foster goes in, muscles his man off the boards. Puck goes towards the front of the net. The Tigers try to backhand that out. Picked up by Blanchard in front. Can't make his way to the front, and then Foster diving. Gets taken down in front. Blanchard going after it. Foster with it up into the corner. Stepping in from the point is Kolchevsky. Knocking down is DeVos. Kolchevsky with it. Shooting one in, blocked in front. Blanchard has it. Blanchard turning around the other way. Can he bang it? Oh, he looked in front. Couldn't get it quite to Joey. Paulin keeping this one into the blue line. Frantic action with 2 minutes left to go here in the second period. Now it's settled down a little bit, but tipped out and to the blue line. Kolchevsky keeping that one in. Backhanded back in by Paulin over to Blanchard. He's behind the net. Blanchard has the boss on the far side. Tries to center for Paulin. Now here come the Tigers through center ice. They break out through Kolchevsky Grimberg pushing him around. They get a shot that's deflected in behind the net. Now it's Grimberg in the right corner with 1:35 left to go here in the second. 2-2 hockey game at the Apex. This is playoff action for you folks. Out to the blue line and cleared past the Tigers. They're trying to keep this one in. Send it around to Voss. Is going to get a trip. Go after it! They were lucky on the whistle there because that was not offside, but they whistled it down. DeVos is going to get a tripping call here with 1:15 left to go. Score is 2-2. Shots on goal, 14-6 in favor of the Tigers. And the Warriors now facing another 5-on-4 situation here for the remainder of this period and walking their way into the third.
Let's go, Warriors!
Devin Foster with Nick Foster, McGowan, and Eli Fredette on this penalty kill. That one's dumped down. Eli Fredette's chasing after it, putting the forecheck pressure on. They put it off the boards. Eli takes that away. Fredette in behind the net, doing a good job of the offensive zone. Eli just controlling this puck, killing those seconds off as we're under a minute left to go here in this period. Eli still behind the net, joined by Foster now. They're thinking they can get an offensive opportunity out of this, and they do! Foster back out to Fredette, gets a shot that's blocked. Then Foster knocking one down. The Tigers in behind the net, trying to reverse this the other way. They're working their way up now. Here come with some speed through center ice. The Tigers coming up into the offensive zone, taking away as they can't split the D. McGowan knocking that out to the blue line. And now McGowan, Graham McGowan coming in shorthanded. Rolling puck as he works this one across the blue line, centering pass. That was a close shot as he almost banked that one off the skate blade and inside the post. 18 seconds left to go. Here come the Tigers. Knocking one down inside. Back over Foster, and I couldn't see who was in there with them. Medeo. To Van Winkle, 5 seconds left. Hang on to this one, sending it out. It gets off a Foster stick, and a buzzer sounds. Oh, excellent period here by the Warriors. We've got ourselves a tie game. We're all wrapped up at twos at the end of two, going into the third period. Warriors are going to start this one shorthanded for the first 45 seconds, but if anything is telling me what they can do, it comes from that last minute and 15 seconds that they killed off of the second period. They've got something deep burning inside them, and let's see if they can pull this off. Warriors hockey action on the OTT Sports Network. We're live in Arvada, Colorado. First game of the playoffs, do or die. He hasn't been back, no. Tyler hasn't been back. We haven't heard any word from the room yet. We're definitely hoping he's okay. His dad's still up here, so Foster's gonna stay up at center. He's out there with Haviland, Grimberg, and Kolchevsky to start this penalty kill in the third period. That one's won by the Tigers. Colorado Springs passing this one back and forth at center ice. Stolen, almost stolen away there by Foster. Tigers kick that one back. They send it back across the ice again. 30 seconds left to go. They rim one all the way around the far side. Backhanded into the Warriors zone. Tigers control, looking for the centering pass. They send that one to length, and it is off the Tigers. So Haviland's going to chase this one down. No icing on the call. Tigers have to go around the far side. Kolchevsky steps up into the play, kicking that one in deep. 10 seconds left to go. Haviland controlling, centering pass, looking for Foster going towards the front of the net. That one's intercepted. The penalty is going to end here and back to 5-on-5. Voss out of the box trying to dive for that one. Here come the Tigers back into the Warriors' end. Tigers at the top of the circle, can't get a good shot off. They send it back out to the blue line, send one in, blocked in front. Taken away by Blanchard, sorry. There's going to be a penalty there. Nobody knows who's... It's going to be who? 32 high stick. 6 high stick. Oh.
Let's go!
Blanchard going to the box, and the Warriors are going to have to kill another one off here. He's going for a high stick as he was battling in behind the net. Back to 5-on-4 action here in favor of the Tigers. 12:47 left to go. We're all tied up at 2. Foster and Fredette coming out there for the forwards. You got Van Winkle and McGowan, and of course Kane back in the crease. This one sneaks out to the blue line. They keep it in. Trying to get themselves set up. Warriors doing a good job keeping this one to the outside. Try and center that pass off the boards. Foster tipping that one to himself. Foster's going to clear this one outside the zone. Burdette races after it, putting a little bit of pressure on, trying to take that one away. They get it back out to the blue line at center ice. Warriors get back onside, battling at center, trying to get this one in across the blue line, and another whistle is called. I'm not sure what happened there. Might have got tipped up into the bench or of some sort of that scenario. It's going to be a whistle and a face-off. We'll pretend it's an offside. Either way, 1:27 left to go here in the third, or in the penalty kill, sorry. 12-11 left to go in the third period. Tigers controlling this one. They're at center ice. Tigers walk in, they send one around the far side, trying to get themselves set up on the power play in the Warriors zone. They have the puck back behind the net. Tigers back up to the blue line. Ring one around the boards. Picked up, backhanded in. Graham McGowan going after it in behind his own end. Tigers still control. Back out to the blue line again. They just managed to keep that one inside. Tigers trying to center this one out. Stolen away by Devin Foster. He puts it off the glass and down the ice. And this one will come on net. Great job by Devin Foster, bringing that one off the glass and then keeping it a non-icing call. Nick Foster and Kai Haviland getting a little aggressive on that forecheck though. Shot comes in, deflected behind the net. Taken away, Haviland sending that one the length. And that one will roll down and be an icing as the puck got up on end. Coming back into the Warriors' end, 11-12 left to go here in the third period. 25 seconds left to kill off this man advantage in favor of the Tigers. We got 16-8 shots on net, again in favor of the Tigers, but the Warriors crawling themselves back into this one, tying it up in the second and fighting their way through the third. Tigers keeping this in the Warriors' end, backhanded over the far side. Trying to tip it through. Kolchevsky now putting the pressure on the man in the corner. Centering attempt taken away by Nick Foster. Tipped over by Kolchevsky. It's up in his skates on the far side. Nick didn't see it. Tips it out. Haviland racing to the blue line. Couldn't beat the D-man there, but he does tip it away. And then he's looking to send Foster just underneath him. Nick still chasing this one down. He's got Blanchard in front as he was coming out of the penalty box. Nick gets bumped up again. He's pushing the player away. They leave the puck into the corner. Sent back in behind. Foster taken back in control. Oh, it is a tip and it's in! Oh my goodness! Sometimes you don't get the bounces and sometimes you do. That one came, I don't know who got it. It doesn't matter. It came out of the corner. It doesn't matter. It came out of the corner. It got tipped off of the Tigers defenseman and up over the shoulder of the goaltender. We have had a few go against us like that this year, and that one is a fortunate bounce for the Warriors. Back to a 5-on-5 goal, and they take the lead. 3-2 is the score with 10:25 left to go here in the third. Devin Foster winning that one back. Can't get it through to Kalergis. Haviland coming back on the back check, pushing his man up against the boards. Foster bumping in there too, back to Kalergis. Trying to send it through, gets it to Haviland. He's at center ice. Haviland through the legs, comes across the blue line. Kai Haviland shoots one in. Goalie sees that one, controls it down, gloves it, and hangs on. Good work here by these Warriors. They've gained the lead. It's nothing to sit back on, though. There's still 10 minutes of hockey to play here in the third period. Harry Haviland is my name. I'm still here with you. If you are still here with me, you are in for a treat. We are winding our way through this first game of the playoffs, and your Warriors are putting on a show. Tigers now, that one's tipped away. DeVos was in on him. Paulin now circling at center ice. Blanchard backhands that one, clear of the blue line. Back to the Tigers to reset at neutral territory. They skate around. That should have been a trip there again. DeVos got away with one. But they're forcing the Tigers to make the pass up. Paulin back turns, shoots off the side of DeVos's shin pad. DeVos with the centering pass to Blanchard in front. Couldn't fire one down. Brady Blanchard firing. across the far side, over to DeVos. Justin centering pass in front of the tip, and Keaton gets a stick on it, and a goalie controls. No quit in these Warriors as they work their way through the third period. They're winning by a goal right now, but
bad for the kid with the dad in red. He is hot. Like pissed.
oh, okay. It happens. We've all been there. Trying to be there right now. That's Eli Fredette circling his way around. Fredette in the slot with a shot. Oh, blocker save. Back over to Medeo. Austin Medeo in the corner, using the point to McGowan. McGowan shoots one, tipping in front. Fredette was there, and the goalie saves it up. Might be a goalie dad in the red there. Oh, it's not? Some parents get a little bit fired up sometimes. We've seen it in all scenarios. That's why I actually like having a microphone. What I say is recorded forever, so I've learned my lessons over the years. Knocked down by Eli Fredette, but taken away quickly, and then slapped back out by Foster. To Fredette. Foster and Fredette coming through. Fredette has Medeo on one side, tries to stick handle through. It was almost tipped back over to Medeo. Now Kolchevsky's stepped in from the blue line. He's pushing it up, wins that battle, and Kolchevsky sends it in deep. Foster after it. Grimberg keeping it in at the blue line. Grimberg back to Foster. Shot coming in from Fredette. Goaltender comes across. I don't know if that was deflected or not, but a good shot there by Eli Fredette. Goalie keeping it a 3-2 hockey game with 8:10 left to go. Shots on net now, 16-14 in favor of the Tigers. Your Warriors coming back into that one. Foster couldn't get enough on that win to get it back, and now Grimberg's chasing his man back in. Gets a body, it's underneath Kane. He can hang on to that one all day long, and he does so. DJ with another save on the game. In his glove, passing this one to the ref. He's going to have a face-off over his right shoulder as we continue to work our way almost to the halfway point here of the third period. One back, Grimberg off the boards. Got settled down by the defenseman at the blue line, keeping it in. Kolchevsky behind the net, up the point to Kalergis. Kalergis off Haviland's backhand. He finds it at center ice. Haviland looking for Foster. They're trying to make a play at center. Haviland spinning. Good job as he was falling down, but the Tigers still come in onside. Put one off the side of the net. Back to Foster. Off the glass. Haviland with a good shot, kicking that one outside the blue line. They turn, dump it quick. A couple of players make a change, but it's going to be offside by the Tigers at the Warriors blue line. Unbelievable work here. I'm sorry I haven't got to our sponsors. I haven't got to our fans, but this is just what Warriors hockey is all about. This is intense on a Friday night. We are in the playoffs. To Van Winkle. Harper out to the blue line. Tipped and gone, and here comes Justin DeVos wheeling down. That gets beat to that puck with the trying not to cough. DeVos in the corner has it. Looking around, centering pass in front. Puck is still loose. Shot comes out underneath. Van Winkle with the flip. Oh, that one gets deflected wide. To the blue line. Pollard keeping it in. DeVos going after it. Voss with the center. It's tipped in front. Pollard with another tip on it. And there's going to be an elbowing call against the Tigers. Power play opportunity coming up for your Warriors. 6:33 left to go. 2 minutes with a man advantage. Nick Foster, Fredette, and Medeo out there on forward. Van Winkle and McGowan on the point. That one's one. Fredette back over to Van Winkle, they said what through center, and it's taken away. Come in, take a shot in. It's underneath the pads of Kane. He can't quite see where it is. He can't feed it out to his D-man. So now with the power play opportunity here, they switch up the D, and they're in the defensive zone for a drop. Coming out, Foster chasing this one down. Nick with the feed to center ice. It's over Medeo's stick. He's going to go into the far boards for it. Austin dropping it back over to Kolchevsky, spinning it around the boards. Into the far side, Fredette leaving it out to Grimberg. That one's up over his blade. Grimberg chasing back into the Warriors' end. Jason with some time with it. Tip up, Medeo up to Foster, back over to Fredette. Through center ice, Eli Fredette gaining the blue line. Trying to get themselves set up here with a minute 17 left to go. Back over to Medeo. He's in the corner. Drop pass out to the blue line. Kolchevsky comes in, flips one. That one's sent wide of the net. It's off the backboards. Back over to Fredette, Grimberg's in deep. Tries to get the shot off. That one's blocked. Fredette now putting the pressure on. They kick it out to center ice, and Grimberg picks it up. It's intercepted as he tried to pass that one up. Here come the Tigers in, they take a shot. It's in on Kane. Another shorthanded opportunity by the Tigers. And Kane continues to come up big. DJ Kane doing what he does best, keeping the Warriors in this one, even though they're shorthanded. They got another line out there here with another 47 seconds left to go in this power play. Foster, Haviland, Claire just come out with McGowan and Van Winkle. Van Winkle's picking this one up behind his own net, makes the pass up to Kalergis. He was on the boards and then taken away. McGowan's going to try to go to the other side with it. Graham McGowan is going to carry this one. McGowan coming through center ice. G still holding on to this one. Stick handles through, tries to drop it off there. McGowan backhands in, spins, take it away on the near side. Foster in deep, Haviland after it. And then out to the blue line, Van Winkle tipping that one up against the scorekeeper's bench, and Haviland fighting for it, sending it across to the far side. Unable to get set up here on the power play. The Warriors just trying to battle at center ice as that one's tipped in on them, and then back out to center as a penalty set to expire here. Claire just pushing it up forward. Back to 5-on-5 here. Tigers coming in, take a shot. That one's deflected into the corner. McGowan around the far boards, back to Haviland. Tips it, that one's outside, and an offsides whistle down. 4:18 left to go. OTT is the only place you're going to find this one. Thank you for tuning in across the globe. We've got fans all over the place, and you are happy that you came in for this one. Nothing better to do on a Friday night than watch some Warriors hockey. DeVos, Paulin, Blanchard, Grimberg, and Kolchevsky controls it. Back out to Paulin, tipping that one through. Keaton hammering that one around and sends it to the far side. Blanchard tipping it back in. Centering pass, and Paulin was wide open in front. He needed that one. Back over to Voss in a corner. Blanchard with him. Nobody in front of the net for the Warriors. That one's taken away by the Tigers. Good job by DeVos. Comes outside the blue line. Pass back to Grimberg. Tipping it up through. Sent to Paulin. Back over to Kolchevsky. He's inside his own or outside his own blue line. Sends it across the offensive blue line outside the reach of Paulin. And the Tigers turn it back. They come through center ice. Here comes Colorado Springs getting the offensive zone. Looking to get a shot off there. Great back check by Justin DeVos. And then he gets hit from behind down in the corner. No call on that one. And then taken back away. Here comes Justin flipping that one up. He had a long ship. He sends that one down. It's going to be an icing call, though, as he put a little bit too much meat on it. 3:13 left to go. Face-off is happening in the Warriors zone. 3-2, Warriors have the lead. A timeout called here by the Tigers. Oh, time to catch my breath. What a game we've been having here. This is how these two teams have battled all season long. It has been fun. I don't want to say anything to jinx anything, though. I mean, like, I don't want to be that guy.
Hold it.
Just got to hold it all in. Perry Haviland holding it in here at the Apex. Thanks to everyone. I know we've got fans everywhere. We've got all the texts through and everybody tuning in. I don't have time to do all the shout-outs right now. I don't have the voice to do all the shout-outs right now, but we know who you are. You know who we are. It's been fun, and we're hoping to continue this one through the weekend. Going back to his net is Kane, and coming out on the ice for your Warriors, it's going to be Foster, Fredette, and Madeo with Van Winkle and McGowan. They're pulling the goalie here with 3:13 left to go in the third period. It's a bold choice, Cotton. What can the Warriors do? Battling here, it's out to the point. They get a shot in, deflected down in front, it's loose. Clap shot comes in and they score. Wow. We're all tied up. Pulling the goalie was a bold move in the offensive zone. They win the faceoff, find the opening, take the shot, and they score. We are all tied up at 3, folks. 3:04 left to go. And a tip back over to the Sprigs. The Sprigs have it in front. Foster around Madeo. Shot comes in. That one's blocked. Back over to Madeo. Can't get this one out. Turn around. Another shot comes in. Kane scoops that one up. I'm not going to get into any of the history of our games here right now because I think have I already jinxed it enough by saying I won't jinx it? Lard Taunter in by. Kept in here by the Tigers. They're in behind the net. Over to the far side. Austin Madeo going after it. He's got Eli Fredette up ahead of him. Madeo pushing it. Puck around the far side. He couldn't skate to it. And then Foster misses. Knocked down by McGowan. Then McGowan takes the other man out. Here come the Tigers across the blue line. Stolen away there by Madeo on the back check. Shot comes in. It's off the mask of Kane. Another shot comes in. Kane makes another save. Wraparound attempt. The Warriors got to get something here. And the net is off, so they're going to whistle that one down. Oh. I don't know if I'm holding my breath or I'm holding my eyelids or what am I doing right now? I know everybody all across the globe here is pacing in front of their TVs the same way I'm pacing across this room, the rink. Foster, Kalergis, and Haviland out there now on offense. Out to the blue line for the Tigers. They take a shot in deep. Going to be a trip against the Tigers. All right. You want to put the power play to work? Let's go. Skate this one down 200 feet and get yourself set up. 1:56 left to go. Warriors with the power play. 5-on-4 action and the offensive zone draw. Foster, Haviland, Kalergis, Grimberg, and Kolchevsky out on the ice. Foster tied up at the draw. Haviland gets that one back out to Kolchevsky. Comes across to Grimberg. Grimberg shoots one in. Looking for the tip. And the shot. Kalergis is in front. Dimitri Kalergis with the power play goal. Shot comes in front, and business is taken care of. Dimitri Kalergis. Warriors go back in the lead, 4-3, but we've still got a $1:47 left to go on the clock in the third period. 5-on-5 hockey action with the puck dropped at center ice. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Galergis is gonna get a penalty now for interference off the draw. Oh my lord. Foster and Haviland talking at center ice going, hey, what do we gotta do? We gotta send this one. Whoa. They're getting a little aggressive over there. Devin Foster tying up. Face off comes back to Grimberg. High bounce glass comes out to the point. Haviland trying to get to it. Shot. Take it over Kolchevsky. Back to Haviland. Send it the length of the ice. This one's going to roll. They're waving off icing as the goalie comes in to tag onto it. 1:26 left to go here in the period. Devin Foster up against the boards. Putting the pressure on. Tigers trying to come out of their own end. Haviland taking that one away and then looking to swipe it back in. He gets it just inside the blue line, and then the Tigers gain control. Here come the Tigers across the zone, and it goes into the glove of Kane. $1:08 left on the score clock, and Kane gloves one down. Warriors are leading 4-3 here in the third period. You want to talk Canada-US? Overtime, I'm talking Warriors, Tigers, third period right now, baby. Let's go. Round the far side. Coming outside the blue line. Good job here by the Warriors, killing this penalty off. Haviland out there. He's putting the pressure on. Foster now switching positions. He's up on the end. Chase down. Haviland swinging around. Tigers come in. They got the goalie pulled. It's 6-on-4 hockey here for the Tigers. Tigers set up, top of the circle, shot comes in. Kane with another save. DJ Kane coming up big again. 6-on-4 hockey action. Making a quick change here. Fredette stepping out onto the ice. Foster, Fredette, Van Winkle, and McGowan. Devin Foster battling at the draw, trying to tap this one away. Comes back out to the point for the Tigers. Shot comes in, tip, saved by Kane. Fredette trying to get that one out, held in by the Tigers again. Through center. It's in the slot. Couple of sticks being lifted. Back into the corner. 26 seconds left to go. McGowan out to the point. It gets back to the blue line. Tip back into the corner. Tigers controlling. Blue line. Shot comes in. Tip. That was set wide. Back over. Off. And Fredette setting this one. No, it's not outside the blue line. Can't get it clear. 11 seconds left to go. Tigers still in front. They get the slot shot and they score. Oh my God. Wow. I'm speechless, folks. It's a tough kill when you're 6-on-4. I'm not taking anything away from that. 6 seconds are left to go on this clock. Goalies go back. 5-on-5 at center ice. Fredette trying to work his way through, gets taken away. Madeo has it. Can he get a shot off? No, it's into the corner. I don't know what happens now. I don't have a clue. Hang on with us. This is as intense as it gets on a Friday night. Did we go to overtime? Did we go to shootout? We can't go to regular season play because we tied twice. 6 seconds left to play and they score with a 6-on-4. 3-on-3. 3-on-3, no line change on the fly. It's got to be on the whistle. No line change, 3-on-3. Well, you can line change on a whistle, I'm guessing, but not on the fly. Wow. No, on a whistle, I think you can change. Oh, wow. Of all the years I've been doing this, I don't know if I've ever been in this scenario before as a broadcaster, and I'm glad I'm not on the ice right now. What are we gonna do? Looks like Haviland, Grimberg, Devin Foster. 3-on-3 hockey action. Folks, get out of your seats and let's go. OTT is where you find this kind of, I can't use the word action anymore. Devin Foster has center ice. It's one back and dumped down all the way deep. They are going to call it icing on that, so here we go. That's what Foster is looking for, though. Devin Foster, the face-off specialist, is going to have an opportunity to win this one back. He's going to be looking for Grimberg and Haviland, who he's out there with. Oh, offensive zone. I trying to talk, but I'm hyperventilating. That one was off the skates of the ref. Now Grimberg back on defense. Foster and Haviland racing back with him. In front, shot, and saved by Kane. Pass up. Oh, Haviland just missed on that one. He's trying to tip it away. Haviland at center ice backhands this one in. Pressure around a couple of players. Haviland still in deep. Back out to the point. Grimberg has it. Shoots one in. Grimberg with the shot of the goalie with the save. Rebound comes out. Haviland couldn't get to it. Now here comes the Colorado Springs Tigers. They kick this one in deep. Around for Foster. Devin Foster. Devin Foster circling around. He's watched a lot of NHL 3-on-3. Puts that one off the glass. They can't make a change. Oh, can they? Apparently they can make a change because they just did. Shot comes in. Tigers still have the puck. I don't know what the change rule is. Kalergis at the point. Tigers have it. They're at the blue line. They keep this one inside with a backhand pass for Fredette. Grimberg's still out there. He's been out there for the whole time. Jason Grimberg in behind his own net. Back over to Dimitri Kalergis on the far side. He's got Fredette racing up through center ice. Dimitri.
Too many men.
Too many men. Call on the ice against the Colorado Springs. That's going to be a circling, spinning hand, and that means we go to a 4-on-3 scenario here. Oh. Thank you, McJesus. Is that what you just said? Connor McJesus? Yes, I'm taking it back to that. Oh my. So with the penalty, that means it's 4-on-3, right? 4? We get 4? It's a timeout for the Warriors. 3:41 left to go here in overtime. 4 is the score, of course. That's why we're in overtime. Trying to figure out if we're going to get 4-on-3, which we should. By looking over the glass right now, I'm seeing Kalergis, Blanchard, McGowan, and Fredette. 1, 2, 3 Warriors, they give it. Oh, Blanchard steps back over. Grimberg comes over, and so does Foster. Okay, it's still 4-on-3. I didn't know. They were all confused. I was talking about who was on the ice for that faceoff, or for the timeout. 2 minutes, yes. 4-on-3. 4-on-3, overtime, do or die. Devin Foster at the draw in the offensive zone. Kalergis going towards the net here. That one back. Fredette battling against the boards. Fredette has it, shoots one. That one's sent wide. It's going to go all the way over the far side. Jason Grimberg gets to it before it comes across the blue line. Grimberg has some time. He sees it across the far side. Devin Foster working his way in. Shoots one off the shin pad of the defender. Trying to knock this one out. It's onto the tape of Kalergis. Dimitri centering pass. Sticked away by the goaltender. Off the boards and out to center ice. Grimberg can keep that one inside the blue line. Back over to the far side, Fredette. He's got it. They keep this inside the blue line. Taken away back by Fredette. Back to Grimberg. Shoots one. And he scored! Jason Grimberg from the point! On the power play in overtime! Grimberg wins the game for the Warriors! Oh! Warriors in overtime! Game is over! Woo! What a game! It came down to it. I tell you what, OTT fans across the globe, I'm glad you hung in here with us for this one. Oh, that does mean we're back on the ice tomorrow playing Littleton Black. Not the Littleton Red team we played all season. The top team because we got moved up.
Yes.
We're playing Littleton Black tomorrow. I'm still on the air. I'm ignoring everybody behind me right now. They're going to shake hands. And I am so happy about this one. It happened, and we finally beat this team. It's been a battle all season. Thank you to Kathy on the camera with me here tonight. Thank you for these players on the ice for working hard through 4 periods of hockey. And thank you to everybody across the globe. The OTT Sports Network appreciates you, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. We're on the ice at 4:30 in the afternoon, right back here against Littleton Black. Until then, I'm Harry Haviland, and I'm signing out.